Hello and welcome back to another episode of Math with Sohn. Today we are going to be finding the slope of a line given either the line or just a few points. Let's get into it. So first off, we need to actually understand what is slope. So slope is technically the rise over the run, and the run is always going to be to the right, and the rise is are you going up or down? So if you're given a random line that we have, so that's 4, and let's say this one is here, and we wanted to know what is the slope of that line, you would have to count how much did you go down, then how much did you go over. So in this case, we went down by 1, 2, 3, and over by 1. Down would be the rise, and run would be the 1. So in this case, the rise over run would be down by 3, over by 1. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the slope, which we call m. M is slope. Now, you could simplify negative 3 over 1 down to just plain old negative 3. And that would be 100% perfectly acceptable. What if you wanted to actually figure it out, but not from a graph though? What if you wanted to figure out from points? So sometimes you find slope by counting rise over run, but sometimes you find slope by literally only being given a set of coordinate points like x, y. So what if it was 3, negative 4 and 5, 6? So if it's in this case, you would want to use your handy dandy slope formula that will calculate that rise and run for you rather than graphing it. So you can plot these on a graph and take a long time, or you can just plug it into this formula. We have y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and you can fill in your x1 and y1 and x2 and y2 on these points, which stand for your first point, x1, y1, and your second point, x2, y2. Now we just have to plug it into the formula. We have 6 minus a negative 4. The minus is in the formula. The negative 4 is the y1 value, so I'm going to put it in parentheses so that I don't think that this is just one big minus sign. And now we have 5 minus 3. You can put 3 in parentheses if you want to. You don't have to. Didn't even have to put this negative 4 in parentheses, but I wanted to. So what would that equal? That 6 minus negative 4 is going to turn into 6. Well, 6 minus negative 4 is actually 6 plus 4. Minus a negative makes a plus. And 5 minus 3 is just 2. Well, 6 plus 4 is 10. And still have over 2. So the rise over run in this case is 10 over 2. If it simplifies, by all means, you should simplify it. 10 divided by 2, 10 over 2 is 5. So 5 would be what we consider the slope in this case.